Oh, look, I mean, we defended better in the second half. Our offense got very clunky, I thought. I thought the first half we were pretty good. We moved the ball well. They obviously adjusted at halftime as well. And then we probably didn't handle those adjustments as well. I felt like they did a much better job of clogging the paint up when we came off ball screens and that sort of thing. But we just probably didn't have the crisp ball movement, I think, out of those situations like we maybe did in the first half. So, credit to them, they defended us a lot better in the second half, obviously. But, there's a lot I think we'll be able to take out of that game and go into next week's game with.
Yeah, I guess stopping someone like Mercedes must be a tough challenge. How do you plan for that?
Oh, look, we tried to make her catches as tough as possible. We fronted the post where we could. Really relied on our ball pressure. I thought we did a decent job. Like, she obviously had 22 points or whatever it was, but she's an elite player. We knew she was going to score, and when she got her touches in the right spot, she did that. But I thought overall, our bigs really battled, particularly in the second half. We made their catches a lot more difficult. So you kind of expect her to go and have 22 points. I think we probably shot ourselves in the foot, missed a few open shots that we'd normally make, and that sort of thing. But again, it's a close game. I think we led for 35, 36 minutes, something like that. They led for 50 seconds. They just happened to be leading at the right part of the end. So, I think for us, it's not all doom and gloom, but we certainly have some lessons to learn. And probably I just said to the girls just then, we kind of have not yet this season played well at both ends of the floor at the same time. We're either playing offense or we're playing good defense, and I think we need to find a happy place in the middle there and be a little bit better and more consistent with both.
How do you think you get to that, level of consistency there, and what do you sort of need to work on?
Learn from mistakes. I think obviously we've got a new group, but that's not an excuse. I think we're now coming up, next game's game 3 of the season of 21 games. So, we've got to make sure we fix this quickly. I think practice is where it happens. We watch the film of this game, we see where we went well, where we can improve, and then the girls need to come to training with the right mindset, and we need to get to work this week to fix it.
Z took a few hard hits there. Do we have an update on how she's going with the back and that? Are we expecting anything to come from that?
I think she's fine. Yeah, she finished the game out. She'll probably be sore, but they'll all be sore. It was a physical contest, and every game's like that. So I expect her to be fine for next week.
She's really, tonight obviously wasn't a brilliant example, but she has stepped up to be able to fill a bit of a gap that you've got at the moment.
Yep.
How did you kind of see her hustle tonight in her minutes?
Yeah, look, she gave us great patches. I think she was great last week. She was good again today. But we expect that of her. She's one of our main players. She's been here longer than anyone on our team. She's in the Opal squad, so we expect her to be an elite player for us. And I think she's been playing well. I think we need more rebounding out of her. But I think she's doing the right things on offense and those things. And for her, it's just going to be about being consistent. Just like I said for the whole team, we can't have patches where we play defense and not play offense, and vice versa. We need consistency across the board from everybody right now.
Cody, how did you find it out there? It was obviously a tough one for your first home game, but yeah, how did you kind of feel the gelling is going? Is that something besides kind of lacking at this point of the season?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's the gelling. I think it's more, like Shannon said, just the consistency. I think even just individually, we all kind of ride a bit of up and downs throughout the game. So we kind of have patches of some players playing really well, and then the next 5 minutes someone else is going well. So trying to just all play consistently well for the 40 minutes, I think, is what we're working towards. But I think, like Shannon said, we won't take this to be a massive negative. Obviously, we don't want it to keep happening, but kind of learn from it and then on to the next game.
Courtney, did it feel like the Flyers were really motivated? So as I just mentioned, they were sort of watching the banner being raised and thinking, we're really going to come out for this.
Yeah, I think probably not motivated than any other game. I think anytime you play the defending champions, there's a little bit more of an edge to their game. So we knew they were going to kind of give it everything they had, which is great, and that's good basketball to watch. But yeah, I would say we kind of expect that every time we play this year, that they're going to be going a little bit harder.